a lot of you have been sleeping most of the night. I was surprised to hear that it was not a true hackathon. So I have been told that at least 2 people have been sleeping. So congratulations for everything that you have done. We are extremely, extremely happy to have built this hackathon with TechCrunch. TechCrunch has been extremely, extremely helpful. And I'm very thankful to Tim Armstrong, to Ned, and to all the team for everything they have done. Great. So I wish that you will be extremely successful and that some of you will go to San Francisco. Before that, I would like also to say that this has been done with the support of Le Bon Coin, Microsoft, IBM, Talent with Jeffco, and an open issue by Renault. So I hope that in a few minutes you will be able to show. I have understood that you have 1 minute. In fact, 59 seconds to present. So be sharp, be quick, be to the point, and I hope that you will be convincing. Merci to all of you. Congratulations and best wishes.
Thank you, Maurice, for the warm welcome. Welcome, everyone, to the TechCrunch Hackathon at Vivatech. A few rules to get started, and we're going to introduce ourselves. I'm Roman Delay, senior writer at TechCrunch.
I'm Emily. I'm a software engineer.
So each team, we have 64 teams today. Each team is going to present for 1 minute. They will have 1 minute to present something cool, something awesome, something they've been working on for the past 24 hours. Then the judges will deliberate and give the big prize.
Now, the question we've been being asked all weekend is, what are the prizes and how can you win them? So the panel of judges is going to assess each team. As Roman said, they get 60 seconds to present their ideas, and they will be scored on a scale of awesomeness from 1 to 5. Every team scoring 3 or above will receive 2 TechCrunch Disrupt tickets and 5 tickets to Vivatech next year.
All right, yeah, you can get excited because Disrupt SF is going to be awesome. Now let's talk about the judges we have lined up today. So first, we have a few sponsors in the room that have called up a few judges that are going to appear on the screen, I think, in a second. Otherwise, I'll just go on. So we have Jeffco and Talan who have called Emmanuel Chiron-Metinsky from Inland Division, Dominique Massuti from Talent Group, and Nicolas Savoie from Talent Group. For the IBM prize, we have Harley Davis, VP of France, Angel Diaz, VP Developer Tech and Advocacy, and Steve Martinelli, who are right here on the right, I guess I can see. On Le Bon Coin side, we have Valentin Bouilly, Julie Hernandez, Mathieu Jacot, and Pierre Cariou. For the Renault Award, we have Philippe Clos-Janson, Mathieu Lips, and Laurent Taupin. And finally, my favorites, obviously, the TechCrunch judges. We have Nicolas Bacca, CTO of Ledger, Charles Gorantin, CTO of Alan, Samantha Jerusalmi, partner at Elia Partners, Laure Aimé, CTO at Litchi, and Benjamin Etter, CTO of Lendix. And now we're going to get started with the first one, so please be gentle with the first one. Presenting first, hack number 16, Simone. You have a minute, take it away.
So can you hear me?
Oh.
More than 6 seconds.
All right, you can go. Wait a minute.
Okay.
Hello everyone.
All right.
Today
Go.
we are going to follow the usual journey of Mark. So Mark is going to work today, and he's going to use Simon as he's used to. He's not really in the mood of working, so he ordered a play area vehicle. Eve, in the meantime, is expecting that her train will not be cancelled. Actually, at least Simon was on time. Once they are both in the area, they could begin to challenge each other. And thanks to IBM Watson and built-in DNA Android,
have a nice day.
you sorry. Sorry. So with the built-in DNA, you
All right.
Sorry.
Thank you very much.
Sorry. Thank you.
Next up, we have local public newsletter.
Whenever you want. All right, you can go.
Hello, welcome. We are a social marketplace. Our mission is to improve the relationship between a buyer and a seller by using a wallpaper, wallpaper, sorry. And you can not just sell and buy items, you can also meet the seller or the buyer, and you can just go to events together. You can also, the most important thing about the idea is that the website it's classified, and depending on the interest of the person, it will appear an item or another. So and the more important thing is that it's local, and it's not just for selling and buying items.
Thank you very much. Next up, we have Help Watson, team number 66. Take it away.
Emergency. If you need to get to the emergency room, and if to get to the emergency room as soon as possible, Help Watson is here to guide. We aim at travel times and using pre-trained model with Watson machine learning services and IBM Cloud, we are able to predict waiting times at the time of your incident. So let's take a look at our mock-ups. The first window shows hospitals and waiting times at the user's current location. The second adds additional functionality and information. The third allows the user to search for a hospital. Let's take a look at our product today. So as you can see, product uses AI to predict waiting time for treatment.
Thank you very much. Sorry, that's all we've got time for. Next up, team number 26, EasyFlix. When you're ready.
We're all aware that cars are busy becoming self-aware at a rapid pace. The idea is to use this to generate notifications that are pushed to the driver or owner of a vehicle, telling them that they need to perform a service. When this information comes in, the user opens up an app which presents a map showing the nearest service stations which are certified to do the service. When the user selects a station, the information gets forwarded to the station, telling them what parts are needed to perform the specific service. When they select that specific slot, that information is also forwarded to distributors that supply that service station. The advantage to doing this is it means that service centers can better prepare and plan their logistics actions so that they are more efficient and cost-effective when supplying their customers and clients. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. With 5 seconds to spare. Next up, Commerce DNA, Team 52.
Renault Caprice, which
Take it away.
satisfies. C'est moi. C'est pas le bon micro.
That autofills product information
Ok.
when the seller
Ok,
uploads
donc moi je
a
vais aller en
product
avant.
photo.
Ça, je savais pas.
When I was
Mais-
trying search,
C'est pas nous. Mais
Hold on 1 second. Can you start over, please? Because there's another microphone that is on.
17, oui.
Whenever you want.
Can somebody take this?
faut qu'on aille où?
that autofills product information when a seller uploads a product photo. When I was trying to buy an LED TV on Leboncoin, I couldn't find it because the sellers did not update LED TV in the product description. What if we use machine learning to figure out all the product information so that it's easily searchable? That's what Commerce DNA is all about. As a seller, I can click on Assist Me and upload a product photo. Commerce DNA automatically figures out it is a high-definition television. I click on Next. Surprise, it finds the exact product along with the product description. Now, when a buyer searches for LED TV, it will actually figure out in the search. I click on Next. It magically figures out what is the optimum price at which this product will be sold based on the demand. That's Commerce DNA, which gives and autofills perfect product information so that it's easily searchable and easily sellable.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Next up, could the next 12 teams
If you
please
number-
be ready?
If you can see your number on the screen right now, 43, 46, 30. This is like being a lottery anchor. Please, if you see a number, come backstage, get ready over there in the corner. We're going to get a microphone and get ready to come on stage. Next up.
Next up, team number 27, Ilula.
My name is Carl, and today I'll be demoing our application that we developed for Jeffco and Talon. So with the increase in the number of vehicles, the cost, as well as the waste in terms of overbooking or underbooking for services and maintenance, we as future thinkers need to think in terms of sustainability as well as optimization. And basically, that's what it is that Elula is there for. Elula means simple in Zulu, and that's what we aim to do in the automotive service and maintenance sector. So we've built a predictive maintenance platform that's geared towards user behavior. And how it is that it works is in three main parts. Number one is that we collect data based on a user's interaction, on your interaction with your vehicles. And what it is that we do is we build a score based on things like how it is that you brake, how it is that you speed, where you are based, whether you're in the mountains or whether or you're at the sea.
Thank you very much. That's all the time that we have. Next up, we have team number 45, Le Bon Coin Coin.
Energy was good.
Yeah, you can go.
Hi, I'm Maxime from the team Le Bon Coin Coin. So we started the project with a personal problem. I'm a student and I wanted to buy stuff for my apartment. But when you're on Le Bon Coin, you don't know if it's fit or can be with your old stuff. So we made an augmented reality application which allows you to take stuff from Le Bon Coin and place it in your apartment. You can move it and you can see if it fits with your older stuff. So the application is easy. You open, you select, you place, and you buy. Thank you. Take a seat, relax, enjoy your flight.
Thank you very much. Next up, team number 68, Trusted.
C'est moi là bientôt.
Ouais. C'est encore en mic. Yeah.
Hold on one second, the microphone is not on. Try and talk in the microphone, please.
Again. Oh my god. Too much stress.
Hello. Well, yeah, it's okay.
Okay, you can go.
Can we restart the timer,
Yes,
please?
we'll let you have 6 seconds.
Thank you. So, what do you want to know when you buy a car? The history of maintenance, the history of accidents, mileage. Our solution is to certify the traceability of the main events happening to your car through blockchain to ensure to the end user that the history of the car. I'm going to show you how it works. Basically, I want to buy a Tesla, so I have all the information, the common information about it, but also the content of the blockchain. So all this information is ensured by all the people of the blockchain around.
All right, thank you very much. That was great. Next up, team number 63, Le Bon Broker.
C'est 10. C'est 10, hein, c'est ça?
C'est bon?
Hold on.
On n'entend pas. Ah. C'est moi qui parle. Ah. Allô.
Test.
Allô.
Test.
C'est moi qui parle.
Test.
There we go.
And we need another microphone. Test.
No, your microphone is working now.
Allô. Ah, it works. All right.
Le problème, la semaine dernière, j'ai voulu acheter une guitare et j'ai dû passer au moins 20 calls pour trouver la bonne annonce. C'était pénible. Mon bon broker me permet de classifier automatiquement mes annonces présélectionnées par mes propres critères d'achat.
Bonjour, je vais donc me mettre à la place d'un vendeur sur Le Bon Coin.
Bien sûr, voici la version test de la bonne liste.
Appel d'un acheteur en cours.
Allô?
All right, thank you. Thank you. We might let you go again to try again. Next up, we have team number 10, Renault Caprice.
C'est nous. Allô? Ouais, c'est bon. Okay, so
take it away.
I'm waiting for the presentation.
It's going to come on the screen.
On the screen. Okay.
There you go.
Okay, so let's go. So, we are Renault Caprice. Your car can be capricious. You can be capricious. And the environment can be capricious. So, let me introduce Renault Caprice, which satisfies all your needs. For instance, imagine we are in my car and we need a coffee now. So the car will update the route we are pursuing to meet the Renault Caprice car where we will be able to grab a coffee. Thank you. And by the way, we will also be able to reload the battery, and the car will settle the payment by itself. And that's it. So thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much. Next up, we have team number 3, AID.
All right, whenever you want.
Hello everyone, I hope that everything is fine with you. So in this minute right now, someone in France will have a stroke. And most of you here will be unable to do anything. And this person will die, too bad. But we have a solution to save a life. We have an application that helps you provide a stroke diagnosis in a few seconds. So you take a picture of a person, you have a machine learning algorithm that predicts whether it's a stroke or not. Then it has a 70% accuracy, so it's very good, very high quality. So then you have a few questions that are easy and fast to answer. And then you have a result, which is a diagnosis and a call to action. Doctor, hospital, and everything. So you're going to save a life, and you're going to save your grandma. Support us now. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Next up, we have team number 55, Le Bon Coin AR Vision.
Hi, everybody. So, who never wanted to see how his living room will look like with a beautiful table found on Le Bon Coin? So, with the augmented reality technologies, this is now possible. And how are you? Have you ever been disappointed after you move to buy something? For example, a piece of furniture, and for me that was the case, and our application wants to do something like that, and the application facilitates the exchanges by avoiding both go and back of the. Yeah, sorry.
Thank you very much. Now we have team number 29, Mr. Carr.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Ernesto, and I am here to talk to you about the next generation of the car maintenance system. As you know, Jesco is a company that actually has this maintenance for big companies. So imagine that you are in your car, but you have different components that with the time you need give them maintenance. So our objective is to show an information. We are looking not on a future so far, because we can get information like, for example, the status of the motor, and then the brake. And for example, we can get how many kilometers per day is doing some car or some customer. So with this information, we can do something like artificial intelligence to predict when is the next maintenance. Yeah, that's
Thank you very much. That was Mr. Carr. Next up, we have Pinky Car, team number 14.
Hi. Well, we're Pinky Car. We are a team of students, and and we love traveling. I guess you also love to travel. And have you ever think about that when you travel, you need some things like a car which goes fast, which is safe, and you also need a guide who will tell you interesting stories about the place you're visiting. So our project is this car, which is called the car, which is an autonomous taxi, which is a guide also. So when you use this car, you just take your app, you book the car, and then it will take you wherever you want to go. And this is the demo. So my friend is in the car, you choose the place you want to go, and then it will take you to the different location. Then you can open the AR app and then film the mark.
Thank you very much.
And you will see a 3D model of the mark.
Thank you very much,
Thank you.
Team Pinky
Thank
Car.
you.
Next, team number 5, lost items.
I'm here and I will speak for itself.
When you are traveling, when you are living, there's a lot of things you should care about.
Team number 5, lost items.
Necessary items, like passport, key. When you are traveling, when you are living, there's a lot of things you should care about. And some of them it's necessary items, like passport, keys, wallet. It's hard to have an eye on everything. So let us present IBM Extra Eye. It capture all your day life, 24 hours every day, and help you remember what you forgot. Was the keys. How beautiful was the cat. Where I put the passport. It will provide with a photo of the last place detected by computer vision.
So AI will remember where you forget your keys and passport and will find it. Just the last photo of the place where it was.
All right, thank you very much. That was Lost Items. A very unusual pitch, I guess. Next up, we have number 17, Safe Life. Take it away.
We changed the name to OK to Go.
What's the name now?
OK to Go.
OK to Go.
Yeah, it's OK to Go.
Please, go ahead.
Well, recently, Uber has an unfortunate accident involving the autonomous vehicle. And it's a result of miscommunication between the car and also the driver, also the pedestrians. And would you feel safe that when you're on the road with the autonomous car? Hi, everyone. We are OK to Go. And with us, yes, you will feel safe. And we usually, when we cross the road, we have to make googly eyes, creepy eye contact with the driver. But with autonomous cars, and we just don't have that information. And we provide visual and audio information on the car and to provide the intent of the car to the pedestrian to ensure safety. And then the same technology will be also used for the other drivers on the road and then other things. And with OK to Go, we believe we can make the autonomous vehicle socially accepted. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Team 17. Next is team number 32, Kara.
The most annoying part about owning a car is fixing it, especially when it breaks down on a road. We wanted to fix that. So we built 2 applications, a mobile app for car owners and a web application for repair shop owners. So when my car breaks down on the road, I can easily schedule a replacement car and a repair for my car. And once I send out a message, it automatically goes to the repair shop. And they can evaluate my case, get a quick analysis done by AI or what could be the possible cause of the breakage, and then schedule it to be repaired today. And once I do that, it's just left for me to pick up the replacement car and swipe to confirm from there. And from there, I can easily see that it takes 20 minutes for them to bring me a new car and take my car to be repaired. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Can the next 12 teams, if your number's on the screen, please send your presenter backstage to get ready. So if your number's on the screen...
All right, we're going to leave the slide for another few seconds. 56, 7, 50, 65. It's getting hot in here. All right, let's switch to the next team. Next up, we have Team 49, LBC Vision. Go ahead.
Hello, everybody. Today, on Le Bon Coin, most researches are done by keyword, with remain restrictive. But imagine if you can wish project through one picture, this is what we propose. Or innovation image recognition features. Let's see the working prototype. The operation is as fast as you can see. The program recognizes the photo and return similar articles. And the sellers is guided easily and efficiently. Simple and innovative AG and possible right now. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Next, team number 8, Pole Tactique.
Hello, everybody. Let me show you how to choose the best cocktails with a smart and simple app. Imagine if you could scan your beverages and an app enables you to detect them using IBM Watson and core machine learning made by Apple. Let me show you how this works. First, I will scan the Red Bull and the banana. And we can see the list of recommended cocktails by the app. But after all, I don't like bananas, so I can delete it, and you can see that there's more cocktails showing up. But also, I can still add the cola, and there's a cocktail with both Red Bull and cola appearing. So there's another thing, our app can do more than beverages. And by easily adapting the model, you can get recipes for all the elements in your environment. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I'm not sure about the banana cocktail, but thank you.
Allez.
Next up, we have number 11, sorry. 10 de conduite.
Hi guys, meet Sylvie. Sylvie lives in Rennes. She has an autonomous car, but sometimes she loves driving by herself. That's why we have 10 de conduite. 10 de conduite is a game. She has a score, she has challenges. Every time she behaves normally, she gains points. Every time she is not acting right, every time she has something with the other users, she loses points. At the end of each session, the score is displayed. The tips on how to improve it is displayed. And also, the reward she earned. But the main thing is that it's connected to her assurance. So every time the assurance wants to increase the assurance policy because she's not using the autonomous mode on the autonomous car, they can see that even so, she's driving well. That's why we have the score. Just a final word, if you want to test our simulation, we have put it online, and you can see what Sylvie can see, the game you saw, and also the simulation on the dashboard. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Next, team number 43, Le Big Deal.
Yeah, you can go.
Ready. Price. Le Bon Coin is all about price. Everyone is looking after the best good deal, right? So how do we accelerate the price-best matching and the best optimization pricing strategy? To seller, we offer a solution based on AI. The solution assists you on price estimation and also estimates the sales duration according to your product description. It's based on market and Le Bon Coin's data, and you have the the best accurate price. It's effortless for the seller. Now, for the best prime users, you have also the best opportunity to have push notification, to have the best deal, and also you have the dedicated badge for the best offer deal here. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Next up, team 46.
Hi guys. Well, we have taken time to analyze customer reviews at Le Bon Coin and speak with experts, and we have identified 2 critical needs. The first one is marketplaces struggle in the conversion rate between the intention of buying and the moment the visiting user shop online. And the second need we identified is how to convert the huge amount of traffic into active buyers. So, we created Shappy, your personal shopping assistant. You take a picture of your favorite item anywhere in the street or at your friend's place. You leave to Shappy a few seconds, and it will match you with the best deals at Le Bon Coin. In addition to that, we use machine learning to learn more about you, teach Chappie about your habits, your lifestyle, to enable the marketplaces like Le Bon Coin to offer you tailored deals, the best discounts at a monthly or weekly basis. We totally bring the marketplace to you and Le Bon Coin closer. Thank you.
Thank you. Next up, we have Team 30, Scratch Snap.
Okay? Yeah, but I will have to stay here. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Team number 30. Okay. Hi, everyone. Maxim, kannst du dich den Bildschirm kümmern? Schieb einfach das Ding rüber. Okay. So, now the story. Look at my super sweet new Tesla here. But oh no, what is this? It has a scratch and a dump. So earlier, I just had to call the rental service, I had to call the workshop, and I had to schedule a meeting. But now everything is easy. I just take a photo and get all the information I need. I have a scratch on the front left and a dent on the trunk. And now my personal assistant, AI assistant, takes care of the mechanic for me.
Hey, here is Anna, an AI bot.
Andersrum.
I'm calling on the behalf of my client whose car has unfortunately a very ugly scratch I want to remove as soon as possible. Do you have time on Monday afternoon?
Okay, so we have this telephone here and get the protocol of the telephone on our desk and have never to worry about our cars again.
Thank you very much. Next, team number 6, Rescop.
Hello everyone. We are Danny and Vaida from Rescop, and our mission is to help people in flood emergencies. We live in the times of global warming, so the topic is very important. And for our mission, we use IBM AI and autonomous drones. We don't have drones today, so we will upload images manually. And what we're looking for is people on the roofs, because these are the ones who need help most. From IBM AI, we receive the probability whether there are people on the roofs or not, and how likely. And we also have the location. So we can place a pin on the map, help security teams to coordinate their operations. We also developed 2 screens for humans to monitor and correct AI if that's needed. Positives and negatives. And we believe that when we face emergency, speed and accuracy matters most. We are 6.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Next up, team number 12, Safe Connect. Go ahead.
To be or not to be, Shakespeare said. Connected or not be connected, that's the question. We use our technologies to use the features of autonomous cars to make the road safer. How? By connecting autonomous car with non-autonomous car. Let us show it to you. So there is an ambulance going through the roadway, and the autonomous car notices it. So what the autonomous car gonna do is step aside. By stepping aside, it sends message to the non-autonomous car which are in front to make the road safer. So I got 18 seconds. I think I know my project very well. So this is the future. Will you take it? I am Ibata Milo, the entrepreneur who's gonna dominate the world. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Next up, number 47, Hackathon LBC.
All right. Hi, everybody. My name is Sophie. Today, I will be speaking for my team, sharing with you our vision of what should be Le Bon Coin. Le Bon Coin should be a mobile platform because mobile is the first device we are using today. So we built an AI and a chatbot that is called Mary that is here to help you doing the best you could with your research and your offers. We also added AR, so you can test at home what's going on with your clothes or the piece of furniture that you can buy from the offer. Then Mary, what she's going to do with you is that every time you come back to the app, she's going to know what you've been looking for in the past. So she's going to update and improve with you every time you go back to the app. That way, she will build with you recognition and with voiceover what's going on with, and that way we can basically build an immersive experience for the user.
Thank you very much. Welcome next, team number 4, Mosky.
Hello, everyone. Mosky is an app which saves life. Every day, there are nearly 3,000 children die because of malaria. And over a year, we are looking at almost like 1 million people. What is this app? This app has got a humongous potential in the developing world, especially in Africa and also in Asia, where every household has got a smartphone. So what does this app do? It helps you to detect mosquitoes in your house, able to know what kind of diseases, and also take preventive measures. Do we have any mosquitoes in the room here? I don't think so. But let me show you a quick video demo. So on the left side, you can see the screen, which picks up the images. Right now, we are looking at a caterpillar. It doesn't detect anything. Yeah. So it's identified a mosquito. The first one, you can click and see what's malaria. It gives you information about malaria. Then you can go back and see what is the information about dengue. So this gives you an opportunity to really make a big impact.
Thank you very much. Next up, team number 13, ETH sharing.
Hello, everyone. We're ETH Sharing, and we developed the decentralized platform for autonomous card sharing on the Ethereum blockchain. So let's dive into the demo. So first, we go to the registration process, where we're going to create an account to be able to register our autonomous vehicles on the Ethereum blockchain. We make a transaction, we wait a bit, and then we access the platform. We're going to create 4 fake vehicles for the sake of the demonstration. Each one of them will be represented by a blue square on our map. So we're going to see them right there. And if we want to transact with them and ask them to come pick us up and bring us anywhere we want, we just transact with them. They will come to our position, where we want to go, and that's it. As you can see in the background, anyone connected to the blockchain can interact with this system, so it's open and tax-free. We wanted to show that we were able to create a fully decentralized and workable platform in less than 24 hours.
Thank you very much.
Next, we have team number 19, Balad.
Okay?
Whenever you want.
It's working? Okay, good. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin, and with my teammates Kenan and Tom, we worked on Balad, an autonomous, Balad, so it's your travel companion for autonomous car. So I guess some of you already went to south of France driving and be very bored or tired for a so long way. So, like John and his family right here, we created Balad.
Hey, Balad.
So Balad
Tell
will
me
make
about
you
that castle.
discover places and monuments on your one way to your destination. And you can even choose your point of interest up front. Amazing, huh? And this is exactly what a little and forgotten city needs to be more on the point on the map. And yeah, so let's talk about the technology. That will work with Google Lens and Google Trip to cross with the information with technology already built by Renault. Thank you for listening with Balad team.
Thank you very much. All right, we're about halfway through. How are we doing so far? Are you having fun? So we're going to call the next 12 teams on stage, if the numbers can appear.
Number what?
Okay, so the next 12 teams, not on stage, but backstage over there, so they can get the microphone. 58, 18, 60, 53, 15, 57, 23, 21, 51, 9, 25, and 1.
C'est 48
All right, let's go to the next one. Team number 48.
Everyone?
Sell it easy.
Hello, everyone. Do you know that posting an ad on Le Bon Coin takes 10 minutes? Well, what do you think about 60 seconds? We thought about the way to reduce posting time. Well, if you want to sell an item, you just need to take a picture of it, and by using artificial intelligence, we will provide you a brief description on it, as well suggested price. In addition, if you give more information, like your item condition, we will use the NLP service to provide you a better price suggestion. With our solution, we provide a fair price, and that contribute to build a strong relationship between buyer and seller based on trust. So just keep in mind that sell it fast is sell it easy. Thank you.
Thank you, team. Next, team number 31, DBD.
From here. Okay.
Whatever you want.
Hi, everyone. As a car owner, you know how cumbersome it is to have your car serviced, even for some proactive maintenance. Having to spend the day in the car workshop is really boring, and often car owners will rather postpone the car maintenance, risking damaging some really expensive parts. That's why we've created a workshop concierge service that will take your car to the workshop for you in 4 easy steps. The first step is just to choose what kind of service is needed for your car. You can click on one of the options or just type it if you feel like it. The next step is to tell us where we can pick up your car. It can be on your home or even where you work. Let's say if you work, for instance, near the area near Montparnasse. The third step is to choose a workshop. So by default, we show you the closest workshop to the car, but you can also use the list.
All right. Unfortunately, that's all the time that we have. That was a minute. Thank you very much. Next up, we have Team 22, Be Swift.
Okay. Wait. Okay. Hi, guys. My name is Vincent, and this is Sinead. We would like to present you Be Swift, which is the marketplace of the future. It's an app where you can buy, sell, and request items and get it delivered at the same day. Here you type in the name and the payment method. The payment method, you can either choose Apple Pay or credit card. Then you have the items. You can search the items at the top bar, or you can click on the plus and you add items. If you could go back just for a second. So you can you see them as cards, and you can scroll through them, and And sorry, I forgot one thing. You see the location on the right, and you click on it, and then you click basically on the bike, and then you can see the text, and you can see the geolocation and the picture. You can click on buy, and then you can start chatting and calling. And also it shows you the route.
Thank you very much. Sorry, that's all we have time for. Next, number 56, Le Bon Coin AR.
No.
So we're ready. Hi everyone. So we want to solve the trust issue that we have selling and buying goods between strangers. We have found an amazing way to do this. So by bringing people together. So Clément here will show you, he has arrived to destination and he is now going to attend an event. He can interact with the event and see what's happening in there. So now you can see that he is looking at the new item, that OnePlus 6 phone, and he really likes it and he wants to buy it. So he can just look at the specification on it, and if he likes it, he can buy it straight away with credit card or other payment method. You can see a mascot here. He can take a selfie with it, so he can share with his friends. And now that he has bought this new iPhone, this new phone, he can sell his own old one. So here there's a desk where he can put just this old phone. And when he put this phone on the desk, he is automatically having a thing on the Bon Coin. So now it's something that we can deploy on other kind of services.
Thank you very much. A crowd favorite. Next up, we have team number 7, Phoebus.
Hi, everyone. Y'all good? Y'all like music? Y'all in luck, because Phoebus is here. What's Phoebus? Phoebus is a musical and social app that brings together musicians and artists, all right? Therefore, developing careers while learning and improving. This is how we do. My man gonna sign in using facial recognition. We got a mission-based system that helps us rank our users. And then we got our algorithm that's gonna help us with the matchmaking so that the beat makers can be matched with singers or rappers, and that singers could be like matched up with singers. Let's wait for the feedback. Once the feedback is done, we got an algorithm that like calculates the tones and then feeds back the text that you got. All right, so basically what we want is for Phoebus to be your virtual coach. Phoebus, because we like you like that. Peace out. Shit didn't work.
Thank you. Next, number 50, Scrud Labs.
Hello? 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 I'm waiting for the sound. Hello? Oh, yes. I think it's working. Hi, everyone. So, last year, I wanted to buy a car on Le Bon Coin. But somehow, I didn't know what to check, and I didn't want to get fooled by the seller. And be it a car, or a camera, or a ball signed by Antoine Griezmann, sometimes you're just not an expert. And so, finally, I ended up not buying that car on that place. So to tackle that issue, we decided to build an intelligent assistant. So first, we try to identify very precisely the product you're looking at. Second step, we will use the power of the crowd to get the reviews from previous person who bought the same product. And finally, our assistant will give you pieces of advice related to the product you're looking at. So we think this is the blue rectangle here.
All right, thank you very much. Next up, we have Team 65, Joyce.
So this process is very confusing because we don't know Chris. There's a lot of people, they are sign language, and we want to tackle this problem. And how we do that? We do that with the IBM. I am Steve, and we together with our team, we make a solution to help people with the sign language. I present you Joyce.
Some technical issues, I think. Okay. All right, go ahead.
Okay, with the sign language, we analyze a lot of data, and we can help them. We are using 3 APIs from IBM Watson. The tech, what we're doing is the visual recognition, the text-to-speech, and we're using the tone analyzer. With all the kind of data, we can help them. With the artificial intelligence which we use, we can solve a problem to enhance. We can give them a human voice. And this is how we can help people to give them the human voice, their own voice for everybody with silence. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, team number 28, Car Guard.
Hello, Paris. We are Car Guard. We're the fastest car maintenance service in the planet, period. How do we do it? Magic. Not really. We use machine learning algorithms, predict user behavior, user patterns, and we use predictive models to come up with when the user can actually service a car when he's not driving it. We have 3 components to our application. The first one is the user component, where the user goes to the application, creates a service record for the service provider to take the service. And the user can just select whatever type of service he wants, like car repairs, car wash, etc., changing of spare parts, and the car provider gets the service. In the car provider part, we log into the application, we see the service, we solve the problem, and assign it to the user. We have a third part, the administrative part, the dashboard, which we also use it to track all user behavior in real time and also use AI to predict and make us better decisions. Thank you.
Thank you. Next up, Team 44, Displays Project.
Hello, everybody. In the last 24 hours, we built La Bonne Boîte. And we think it's truly the future of the marketplace. And we want to show you now how it works. So this is Mo. He wants to sell his cap. He puts it in a box. He scans with our app and wallet, and he tells the smart contract that is embedded in this Raspberry Pi under what condition the door should open. So he loads it up. He puts it up there. The door closes automatically, and it gets uploaded to Le Bon Coin. Afterwards, Harry finds it there. He wants to buy the cap. He uses the same app we built, a wallet as well as a mobile app, to find he pays the money that is required, let's say €5. It puts it through the Ethereum platform. The smart contract on the device recognizes what's happening. It gets the funds, and then he can take the cap and walk away. So we believe in the future that marketplaces will be more peer-to-peer, there will be more hyper-local, and a platform like Ethereum.
Thank you very much. Welcome Team 61, Hansito.
Hello, everybody. I am Rudolf, and the goal of our idea with Han is to provide information such model, brands, and price range of products in real time using visual recognition. Basically, you have to point the camera of your mobile device to the item, and the app will provide you the price range of it using the Le Bon Coin API. So imagine the situation. We are in the shop looking for a new laptop, and we can see in real time the price range of it in Le Bon Coin. But the question is, why do we need this? Because we can compare prices in the market in real time. So you won't be scammed next time. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Next up, we have Team 67, Raise Up.
C'est micro 10? OK, super. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Maurizio, and I'm here today to present you Raise Up. After all these amazing pitches, now you will be the star of this speech. Was an amazing hackathon weekend, right? Do you agree with that? Please raise your hand if you like this weekend. Come on, don't be shy. Raise your hand, raise your hand. You see, cool. Thanks to Raise Up and thanks to IBM Watson capabilities, we've been able to build an iOS app to simplify the count of raise in the assembly. And I would really like to thank you, the amazing IBM mentoring team, for the help and invaluable support, and for the great fun, of course. So thanks to this app, basically, we want to democratize democracy to make it simple. And so I really like this idea, and I really hope you enjoy it as well. So thank you very much to everyone.
Thank you for that demo. Next, number 20, Autopark.
Okay, let me start by telling you that despite all the number of smart cars increasing in the world, the average time to park your car is still 20 minutes in a city center. We want to solve this problem by building a network of connected cars that can help our cars to find a park very quickly and efficiently. Our software will provide you with an ideal route to reach your destination. In the example, we can see that for reaching the city center from the suburbs, it's suggested to pick your car only till the city limit and leave it to take the public transport. Once you leave the car, thanks to autonomous driving, the car will find a park itself, and you will be able to follow the execution of the process through the connected app. Once you're done with your traveling or with what you have to do, you can pick up the car again through the same application.
Thanks
Thanks for listening, and happy parking.
Thank you. All right, I'm going to call the next 12 teams to come backstage first, and then you can pitch in a minute. If you're one of this number, please head over there backstage so you can have a microphone and get ready to come on stage. Next up, Team 59, Le Bon Contrat.
Hello everyone. Buying something from Le Bon Coin could be risky. Nothing prevents you from being scammed when shipping is involved. We want to secure transactions by adding more than a middleman, a fully automated smart contract so that both parties don't even have to trust each other. The seller simply fills the tracking number to generate the smart contract. For example, we have Bob who wants to buy a computer to Sam. Bob can simply use his credit card to send money to the smart contract. Then the smart contract informs Sam that money is on hold. So Sam can ship the computer to Bob. When Bob receives the computer, he has a few days to confirm the transaction to the smart contract. Then the smart contract releases the money to Sam. On the other case, if Bob didn't get what he wanted, he cancels the transaction, he ships back what he got, and the smart contract refunds him. Thanks to Le Bon Contrat, every transaction is secured. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Next, number 64, Check My Skin.
Hello. While about 150,000 new cases of melanoma are diagnosed each year, an early stage detection can completely save a life. This is why we developed Check My Skin, an AI-based mobile app that enables you to know, just by scanning it, if your mole is normal or not. You only need to take a picture of it, and it's with an accuracy level of 90%. In order to have this initial level of result, you only need to follow 3 simple steps. The first one is take a picture of your mole, or just upload an existing one. Our program enables you to have a differentiation between a melanoma and a normal mole. You then get this initial assessment and recommendation. And we even provide you with a list of dermatologists nearby, wherever you are. We believe that technology is providing us with a powerful and increasingly powerful set of tools. But this is only the initial and the beginning of such an amazing adventure.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Next up, we have team number 33, G-Scan. Take it away.
We good? 1, 2, 3? Okay. Hi, I'm David. Today we're going to talk about GEFCO and them transporting cars across the country. 400,000 used cars are not being properly mechanicized because they don't have the tools in order to properly do it. Our app first uses a scanning system and images to completely analyze the cars, and then we categorize each of the problems with either paint, cleanliness, or mechanics to then give the indications to the different people on what to do. So for example, this car here has to be cleaned. The pictures went up to the cloud, we got the message, we start the process, we validate it, and it goes out. This will save an enormous amount of wasted effort by the people at GEFCO because they're transporting these cars already, and the truckers can immediately just take the photos. So after this, they can expand into bigger and better areas like limousines and taxis. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, team number 58, Lou.
Test. Hello. Hello, everyone. So let's play a game together. Never have I ever been 100% confident when trading on Le Bon Coin. Never have I ever been encouraged to report a scam on Le Bon Coin. So we understand that trust is one of the major pain points here. What we do with Le Bon Point is to bring gamification to improve the user experience and encourage retention and content moderation. So how does it work? For instance, you can earn points when you post your first ad, your first item. Similarly, you get rewarded when reporting an abuse or a scammer. What's the interest of getting points in all of this? The points are public, so anybody can see your points and tell if you are trustworthy or not. Plus, you can spend your points to promote your ad or modify your current ad, which all other marketplaces already do, and where Le Bon Coin can integrate this gamification system. With our model, you turn your user into a community. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, we have team number 18, Ride Chain.
Yeah?
All right.
Hey guys, autonomous vehicles era is coming. And it's not just about riding the car without a driver. It's about payments, access control, and accident reports. We've built a blockchain platform called RideChain that solves those issues. Here is my friend, John. I want to share a car with him. I granted an access token to him. With this token, he enters the car starts driving, and all the data is stored into blockchain. This data cannot be corrupted and might be used for future as a proof. Once the car enters the toll, the smart contract automatically pays the fee. Finally, a car arrives and access token is revoked. Thank you for your attention. Drive safely. Help friends with RideChain.
Thank you. Next, team number 60, AI connecting buyers and clients. Team number 60.
Hi, everybody. Imagine a marketplace where all the customers are satisfied. Welcome to the new Le Bon Coin. How does it work? With a solution, we make easy the relationship between the sellers and the buyers by allowing the sellers to make intelligent ads and the buyers to find the products that they really want. So now let's see a demo. Imagine John trying to sell his iPhone. Okay, John, I see you want to sell an iPhone 8. Choose the appropriate keywords in order to help the customer to match with your product. Then this is the recommendation price.
Thank you. Thank you. That's all the time that we have. Next up, we have Team 53, Trust Corner.
Hello, everyone. I'm Omar. One of the biggest problems in the world is how to trust a stranger. Anyone, in the other hand, anyone in the world is connected to anyone else in passing by 3.5%. How we can use that? SureTouch is a startup that use social accounts to build a social graph for users. It's built and it constructs an SDK that can be used to
Thank you for your presentation. Next, team number 15, Autonio.
Team number 15.
15, all right, okay. I'm waiting for the slide. All right, hi everyone. So as you know, social isolation is a growing issue among our growing population. So for that, we have a solution. It's based on a Renault autonomous vehicle. It's a carpooling solution called Autonio. So it's to bring seniors together so they can make friends and they can go to local events, social events together. So it's very affordable for local communities because it's driverless and fully automated. It's also so it's available on desktop, mobile apps, and tablets. The end users, they don't have to do much. They only have to sign up. They don't need to handle payments. So now I'll show you how it works. So that's where you land. So you can see activities tailored to you, recommended activities. So let's say we pick yoga. So you can see when it starts, how long does it last.
Thank you.
Then you can invite a buddy.
Thank you very much. Sorry, that's all the time that we have. Next up, we have Team 57, Le Bon Coin Locker. Go ahead.
So, hello, I'm Jerome. I'm a member of the G team. We work all the night to present you today the Bon Locker you see there, which is a new way to sell things through the Le Bon Coin. So, we have put all our experience to make it useful simply for the user. So he can pick a stuff in the time he wants, he can pick stuff in a safe place that he knows, and he can also put it back if he doesn't like it. We see a huge market for this. We have tested with 100 people this morning. They all love it. And we see a good opportunity with Le Bon Coin to push it further. So thank you for your attention. I hope I see you tonight to show you how it works personally. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, number 23, City Guide Car.
Hello, everybody. Today, can we start? Today, I'm present you about new experience to visit Paris with autonomous car. Imagine you step in the car, and the car will lead you to explore Paris based on your profile. Me, I like museum and monument. So, based on that and my location, the car will give me some place to visit. I want to visit Louvre Museum by passing Eiffel Tower. So, the car calculate and give me the best way to do it on the map. Okay, so let's go! Okay, so on the way to the destination, the car will give you the information about the interesting place related near Jaros. So we are smart car and your tourist guide also. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Next, we have Team 21.
Okay, hello everyone. So for Renault, we focus on the user experience and the road experience. And what does it mean to be in a car when we don't drive anymore? So for us, the car of the future is a video game platform. So we think that the car can take it as a immersive game system that consider the position of the car, the speed, the number of players in the car, and the keywords is to consider the landscape as an augmented landscape. So this is it, and when it's even better if you can connect it to the real economy. So your game rewards you, and you will be able to consider the environment for tourism and business.
Thank you.
So, thank you.
Next up, team number 51.
Test, test, test. Can everyone hear me? Okay. So I'll be presenting from here. Cool. Good afternoon, everyone. We're team number 51, Pastis 51. And I'll be presenting We Find Without Searching. So the issue that I'm trying to overcome is that sometimes I have a hard time to explain to Le Bon Coin what I want. And the second thing is that I just have a poor network in my village. So I developed a solution that actually makes and simplifies the searching on Le Bon Coin. So for instance, I go and I find a product that I would like to buy. So I go and simply, I take a picture of it, and then once I take a picture of the product, I use voice recognition in order to speak out loud the specific requirements of the product. For instance, here, I wanted a product between 30 and 100 euros. And this will give me the most adequate listing from Le Bon Coin. How this works, I use the JAX frameworks for image recognition, Mozilla for speech-to-text, to create an API request on Le Bon Coin to give me the adequate listing, either on web or by SMS. Thank you very much.
Thank you. We'll have the numbers for the next 12 teams on the screen.
It's going to show up in a second. The next 12 teams, and I guess the last 12 teams who didn't present, please head backstage over there, as well as team number 16 and team number 69. If you didn't present, please head backstage. Now, team number 9, Renault Guide. Go ahead.
Hi, so we are Renault Guides. Renault Guide is a service that we provide tourists with real-time information when they're sitting inside an autonomous car. So currently, it's very difficult to explore a city while driving. For example, if you see something on the street that you're curious about, you need to stop, think about what to search in order to get the information you need. As a self-driving car free you from driving, and having it answer to those questions can increase and help the experience tremendously and free you from boredom. So now to provide a live demo, I'm a tourist in Paris, and this pin shows the current location of my moving autonomous driving car.
You are approaching Musée du Louvre.
Please tell me more about Musée du Louvre.
The Louvre, or the Louvre Museum, is the world's largest art museum and a historic monument in Paris, France.
Why are there so many people? Thank you.
There is special gala with Vanessa Diaz.
Next, please welcome team number 25, EV Range Meter.
Hello, my name is Marcin, and we all know how imperfect still electric car batteries are. So, for example, in 2017, medium battery pack size car was able to travel 200 kilometers range. And therefore, it is important to know how far your electric car can travel, given some parameters, for example, air conditions, speed, depending either you're going uphill or downhill. So our team developed an app called the Eye of Renault, which actually shows you actual range, as well as it provides you some charging stations, and they actually disappear as your car goes, as your battery charge decreases. And yeah, we think we're looking for the solution to solving this problem.
Thank you very much. Next up, we have team number 1.
Hi. Hi, everyone. I don't see anything.
All right.
All right. 10% of us will have the Alzheimer's syndrome after the age of 60. And this number is constantly increasing. This is my happy grandma. She has the Alzheimer's syndrome. That means she doesn't remember about people during family dinners. So she feels sad and isolated. But we've created Guardian Grandma. Thanks to Guardian Grandma, she can now recognize her family members during the dinners. For that, we did code with IBM and Apple solutions, and we learned to do that during these 25 hours, and it works. Man! All right. And starting next week, we'll do some real-life experience, and we've contacted France Alzheimer for that. Just think about facial recognition and the power of it. It's amazing. OK, the team, we didn't know each other before. It's very diverse. And most of all, thank you guys for the mentors. You helped us a lot, and now it works. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Next up, team number 62, Talk Shop.
Hello. We're Team Yana. The slide should come up. Okay, Team Yana. We believe that the mobility marketplace is going to change, and less people are going to own their car. But for that to work, we need more flexibility, and we need more value out of the market. So the first thing is to make something easy for use for the people, is that we would use a chatbot to book a car from your living room and to have it done very easily. But that's only the front end, and that's not what happens in the background. In the background, we need to have a very strong fleet management service enabled to provide the service. So we programmed a neural network to look at all the data from the fleet and how parts got changed, and also from the OBD, the onboard computer. It takes data from there, and customer input if there was a problem with the car, and it automatically ranks what is the best possible car to have to be maintained and to improve the value. And this is part of an ecosystem to be flexible.
Thank you very much. Sorry, that's all the time that we have. Next up, we're going to have Team 16 again.
Yes.
Simon.
So let's hope it will be good that time. So where were we? We were at Mark and Eve, but I think I'm going to go straight to the point and explain what we did. So basically, we wanted to think about what would be an autonomous car and think it other way. Just think of it as much more a social platform, because if we don't have to drive anymore, what could we do? It could be a real social platform. And we wanted to create something that allows people to exchange things, to exchange views, to talk, and to give it back to the car. And let's say we wanted to think of the car as something else than just a means of transportation, and a place where you could do things that you couldn't do anywhere else. That's it.
Thank you very much. Next up, I believe we have Team 69.
69.
Team 69.
C'est pas nous.
All right, we're going to bring them up on stage a bit later. Let's go to Team 34, Droit d'urgence.
Do you know, in France, every 3 days, one woman is killed by her husband. Imagine that I'm married. I've been beaten by my husband, and I need some help. The organization Droit d'urgence helps everyday people in situation of exclusion to get their rights for free. I go on the platform Droit Direct, and I answer some questions. What happened? I've been punched by my husband. I'm still at home. I have some children. The last violence occurred today. I haven't filed a complaint. I'm married. Yes, you can help me, because I want to leave home. I live in Lille. And then I have the contact with a lawyer. We want to improve our social impact, and we want to help more women.
Thank you, team. Next up, we have team number 35, Singer.
So, hi everyone. Singa is a beautiful startup that connects people. Today, less than 12% of the refugees don't even know one of the locals. And at the contrary, more than 30% of the locals want to do something about it. That's why we decided to create an AI that makes the match between one local and one refugee to pass time together around the same patient. So we begin the hackathon by iterating using Azure Machine Learning Studio
using simple regression algorithm, and we finish the hackathon with a fully working light RGB with beans encoding and a really, really low error rate. And we prepare the algorithm to keep learning with the feedbacks of every match to have a really continuous learning to make the best match possible.
Thank you very much. That's all the time that we have. Next up, Team 36, Learn, Enjoy.
Got some video by chance? Thank you for your patience.
Let's wait a second. There we go.
Oh, are we? Oh, this is the other screen, I guess.
All right,
so, yeah,
go ahead.
We're live. We can double onto that. I am so honored to be here at VivaTech, and this tells me France is on the map when it comes to technology. I've been over in Silicon Valley for a long time, and my gosh, you guys have got it. I would like to tell you about something that affects, I think, many of the people that you would know and love. Many of us, probably all of us, have family members and friends that are affected by autism. They're on the spectrum in some way, shape, or form. And this is something that's kind of sneaky. It's hard to identify in youth, and this is when it's best treated. If we can have a means such that we can identify children that have these symptoms, there will be every better opportunity that we can help them out. What we're going to do is give, for parents, video footage of their child, and that's very tedious for a professional to look through. So we have AI. We're thankful to have worked with Microsoft, such that we've used the facial recognition APIs and other APIs with voice, so we can understand characteristics of autistic.
Thank you very much. Next, team number 37, Adabot.
All right, team number 37.
Je sais pas, non, ça marche pas. Non, je l'ai collé au.
Maybe we're going to skip this one and go straight to team number 38.
C'est bon?
WW. Are you 37 or 38?
37?
37, okay. Adabot, go ahead.
Hi guys, let me show you something on this visual. What's wrong with this picture? There is only one woman in the conference tech. Why? There is so many creation jobs in the industry tech, but women don't want about the opportunities. We have the solution. We created Adabot. It's an AA chatbot that connects women to the digital ecosystem. We did great things during the hackathon yesterday. Let's see the demo. First of all, we created a database with soft skills and digital skills from an API and Play Store from Pôle emploi. Then, thanks to Louise, it's a language understanding tool from Microsoft, we do the perfect match between digital jobs and soft skills. And at the end, the create map data visualization to offer great opportunities to women. First of all, a mentor, then a training.
That's
and
all
an
we have
event.
time for, unfortunately. Thank you very much. Next, team number 38, WWOW.
C'est bon pour vous, là?
Team number 38.
Là, on est bon? Et bah, c'est parti.
All right.
Hi?
Yeah, you can go.
So, We Are Not a Weapon of War is aiming to globally fight sexual violence used as a weapon of war. So, they built a platform accessible around the world to collect, process, and securize testimonies received from victims and witnesses. But how to ensure that a small team could... But how to ensure that...
Maybe you can start over
Okay.
because that was the wrong screen. Can you start over, please?
Yeah, we are from the beginning.
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you very much.
You tell me when I go.
You can go now.
Okay. So, Not a Weapon of War is aimed to globally fight sexual violences used as a weapon of war. So they built a platform accessible around the world to process, collect, and securitize testimonies received from victims and witnesses. But how to ensure that a small team could process thousands of testimonies, even with lots of fake data? We accomplish that by screening testimonies in real time and giving them a trust score representing the probabilities that they effectively occurred. So for this task, we created an outlier detection AI. It's all hosted on the Azure ML platform from Microsoft. And now we could propose a map powered by Power BI in which each testimony is materialized. And it's integrated in our back office. On the screen, we can see the rating and the explanation of each ratings. And we can mark each testimony as true. So to sum up, we are now able to train.
Thank you very much. That's all the time that we have. Next up, we have Team 39, GH, La Pitié-Salpêtrière.
Hi. I begin?
Just 1 second. Waiting for the screen. It's going to come up, I hope. Sorry about that. Are you guys having fun?
I can speak only that. C'est bon ou pas?
Is Team 40 ready? Maybe we can swap the...
Team number 40. Thank you.
No, let's go ahead.
Hi, everyone. Asthma and COPD account 8 million patients in France. Inhalers are the main treatment, but inhalers are very complex to use. And studies show that 30% of patients make a critical error, resulting in inefficient treatment, and it's a very big problem, and a medical economical cost. So, the cognitive platform can identify the movement while the patient takes their inhaler, and saving doctor's time and reducing costs. And the platform can say it's not correct or is correct. LAE, relying on the base evidence-based medicine, can say it's correct or not correct. The next step is to develop an application that everyone can download on the smartphone and recommended by the healthcare organization. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, we have team number 40, HB&B.
A 150 unoccupied beds every day at a single rehabilitation center in France induces a loss of 16 million euros a year. Hospitals want to increase their occupancy rate to 90%. But each patient comes with a different medical history, making it very hard to design a flexible model. Using data collected by clinicians the day before the patient enters, we design a model to estimate the number of days he would stay at the clinic. Age, gender, diagnosis, need for care, we incorporated all those variables together with their interactions in a generalized linear model and achieved a mean absolute error of less than 6 days, compared to 20 now. Next, we will compare performance across hospitals and over time, but also quantify the need for medical resources and refine our predictions. Thanks a lot for your attention.
Thank you. Next, we have team number 41, Hackers Against Disasters.
Hi, everyone. So, over the past year, there are about twice the forest area of Paris that burned in southern France. And unfortunately, this accounts also for about more than 300,000 human casualties worldwide. So with our team, we wanted still to try to help to make life-saving technologies accessible to anyone. So we leverage deep learning technologies as well as collective intelligence to assess fire hazards. So what did we really build? So we worked on an API for scalable fire outbreaks detection system with minimum deployment cost. This is more simple than it sounds. So you can turn any device, any camera equipped with GPS into a detector. I'm not talking about the satellites up there. You just place a device pointing towards the area, and then it throws a warning, and then you move on to the next level, a platform where you can gather all that intelligence and eventually act on it and trigger countermeasures.
Thank you very much. And finally, the last hack of the day, team number 42, Equal Foundation Community.
120 million boys in India and be physically violent to women. Educating those boys with attitudes that are non-violent is actually easy. Hard is measuring, human measurement of those attitudes. It's expensive and slow. Here's the result of human analysis. Last night, in order to make the process faster and cheaper, we applied LSTM, deep neural networks, with trained to over 6,000 free text answers. And we 65% accurate. That's accurate to humans measuring against themselves. Now compare the human with the machine. And in India, next Friday for a meeting. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. That was the last hack of the day. So judges are going to come backstage for a minute so we can deliberate. We're going to take a quick break, and after the break, we're going to have the sponsors come on stage to give the awards, and finally, the TechCrunch grand prize of the day. See you in a few minutes.
Tell us a little bit about Blacklane and your history, why you guys started the company.
So I was working with my co-founder about 17 years ago when I came back from the US. I met him here, a company in Berlin. And we thought one day, because it's a good complementary fit, we should do something together. The project we worked on there back then was great. But we believed the way how companies should be run should be different. And that's the reason why we started this. We wanted to build an environment for us and our employees where we all can enjoy work and do exciting things.
There are actually dozens more car companies out there now doing rides on demand through apps and websites. Uber probably being the most well-known of the new guard of apps. What are you doing at Blacklane that's different or better?
Back then, we already wondered why everybody was looking into this ride-hailing and the short-distance kind of taxi-like rides, but nobody was caring about the professional driver services, more looking at higher quality, longer distances, the usual black car chauffeur services. That was still kind of an industry coming from the past. And we tried to help this industry to become digital and make it more efficient and help the customers, our partners, the chauffeur companies, the driver companies, to do better business.
We won't be seeing autonomous cars coming from you guys. It will be more robots to take your suitcases into the airport?
No, like first of all, we look into like complete the travel chain. And we want to deliver the service our customers expect. If this is an autonomous car or a car which is kind of steered by a chauffeur and driver, is something which needs to be seen. For sure, it will not happen on the global scale at once, at one moment that everything becomes autonomous. This will step by step be happening. We can imagine certain use cases where this makes sense, but we still would like to have this human touch point on the customer service side, but also in the airport, that people actually meet people and can help them to get their luggage together and be guided through the car, fast-track immigration, and just take pain out of travel. And we believe it might take quite some more time until robots can fulfill this.
When you're doing this full end-to-end concierge type service of getting people to the airport and getting their luggage in, you kind of imagine an increasing amount of services on top of that. For example, a really basic one being in-car Wi-Fi.
For example.
So how are you making sure that you're able to offer consistency of experience without owning the hardware, so to speak?
That's one of our daily jobs, right? So that's why we did this, and that's also why this airport services fits perfectly to what we do. We are used to aggregate and very fragmented and kind of unreliable supply, and don't misunderstand this, but it's difficult to get this homogeneous quality around the world, from in Berlin and some other destinations where we're currently having offices, and that's what we are up for. That's what we are working on every single day, to make sure that the quality is all around the world the same, and that the customers who usually travel in one region of the world, accidentally also traveling, for example, to the other side of the world, can know what they need to expect, what they can expect, and that we also deliver on this. And that's kind of our main business.
Blinkist is a service that gives you the key insights from non-fiction books in text and audio. So if you don't have time or motivation to read a full book, you can catch up with the key insights from the book at Blinkist in just 50 minutes.
Who makes these summaries is my question. You've got all kinds of books. I would have no idea where to start. Even if I'd read the book, I wouldn't be quite sure what I should select. So who does this condensation of the topics?
So we really care for quality, and we believe so far that only humans can really create a quality summary of a book. We have a network of freelance experts all around the globe. That is kind of like one of the big assets we have. So we have these people, really smart people, PhD, coaches, consultants in their fields, and they read the book and curate the key insights from the book.
Why just nonfiction? I'm curious. Like, obviously, this has been successful for you, so you've made the right decision.
I think nonfiction is a little bit different than fiction. So fiction is much more about entertainment, about enjoyment, about the words, about the story, about like really escaping. While nonfiction often is about like acquiring a specific skill, learning something new, and there's like having an efficient way to do that can be really interesting.
Do you ever have the worry that you're losing some of the content and the nuance that makes these books worth reading in the first place?
So I think what's important is that the Blinkist is not intended to replace the book. So what we think of Blinkist as a bridge between no book and the book. There's always a case why you should go on and read a full book afterwards. And what we incentivize and like facilitate with Blinkist as well, like people buy more books afterwards. So we have a link to buy the book when you finish the key insights on Blinkist. And we see a lot of people actually buying the book afterwards, or people being interested in buying the book because they found the summary really interesting and then want to dig deeper into the topic itself.
Mm-hmm. And how do you guys, as a company, how do you decide which books to do this? Because I imagine it takes a significant amount of investment into every title to select it, have somebody read it and summarize it, and then do the audiobook portion and all that kind of stuff. So how do you select which books actually get into the service?
So we think curation is one of the biggest benefits of Blinkist, because we always said we don't want to do every book, we just want to do the best books. Can really look into the market, looking at bestseller lists, looking at curated lists, talking to experts in the fields, to thought leaders, and really try to figure out which books are right now trending, which books are going to be trending, and we put them on the platform. And then the second part is we have a wish list feature for our users, where users can wish or can request books, and based on votes, we select the books that get most votes.
I had graduated a few years out of the Media Lab at MIT, and I became obsessed with this idea of making electronics fun, creative, and more accessible to non-engineers. And it wasn't ever meant to be a product or a company. It was just like a little project that I was doing. Gradually, the obsession kind of started growing, and so I raised a round of funding, and I went into production, and we were shipping December that year.
So you didn't necessarily have children in mind when you first created the kit?
It was mostly actually designed for designers. It was a prototyping kit, so they, designers used to make chairs and or still do chairs and tables, but now they're designing DVD players and coffee makers and nests, and so they need to prototype with electronics. And so Littlebits was a tool for prototyping. What changed is the marketing. Instead of saying, this is so you can prototype your next invention, this is so you can prototype your next startup, now we say, this is so you can invent a cool thing, or so you can get excited about robotics, or learn about science. And so our messaging changed, but largely the product is the same. There's something very beautiful about the way we used to play. We used to sit on the floor, have a bunch of things, and everything was untethered, and you just like played and used your imagination and started from something small and made something big and complex. And so what we want to do is take the most beautiful things about those experiences, but bring them to the 21st century and make it relevant for them. So these kids are practically born with an iPad in their hands. They're, talking to Alexa. They're like all, very comfortable working around robots. And so we have to take the technologies that are new, cloud connectivity, wireless control, Bluetooth, programmability, and match it to some of these old play patterns and kind of bring the best of both worlds.
I mean, how is this product more kind of open to all genders than maybe past products?
So your droid can become a sock sorting droid, or a sibling protecting droid, or a food delivery droid, and all sorts of things that become really just outside of just like the classical droids that we see in the movies. And we also used Rey as a mentor. So Rey obviously is a hero since episode 7, and she's a scavenger herself. She's a problem solver. She's a tinkerer, and so we really elevated her status. So she's your mentor through your invention journeys.
So obviously the company has grown quite a bit over the last several years, and you've got this partnership with Disney. What's next? What's over the horizon?
Playfulness is always first, but also injecting more ideas around learning how to code, around STEM and STEAM, around robotics, and really kind of tapping into the zeitgeist that we feel now, parents and kids being ready, but doing it through fun and through kind of exciting stories and experiences.
Zeitgold frees small businesses from paperwork. Zeitgold enables you to take care of all of that financial administration for your business from your smartphone in less than 10 minutes per day. So what you do is you take all of your paperwork that you receive and you simply put it into the Zeitgold box, right? So you literally just dump it in there, whether it's invoices that you get from suppliers, whether it is sickness notes from your employees, whether it is statements from the tax authorities, you just dump it all in there. And then, so Zeitgold has it picked up once a week by courier. It goes through our digitization center, where it gets digitized, scanned, and then archived in a revision-proof way that is compliant with tax regulations. Our machine-human hybrid takes over, so it's a combination of artificial intelligence and a team of experts that we have that essentially tells you whenever you need to do something. Then you have the Zeitgold app that you can use to stay completely organized and on top of things. And this app tells you whenever you need to do something. It just takes all of these different documents and it captures that data and it structures that data in a way that it ultimately ties into the decision that you have to make as a small business owner.
Now, I know that there's a sort of AI element. Yeah. How do customers know that what you're doing remains private to them and is not in danger of being mixed around and used in ways that they don't intend?
In our case, there's two ways of teaching our algorithms. One is the data that we get from customers, and the other part is our team of experts. So what we built is what we call a machine-human hybrid. Okay. So we actually have a team of experts that resolves special cases and corner cases so that we can take care of our customers 100% in all scenarios. So to answer your question, we take data privacy obviously very, very seriously and keep the data of all of our customers separate, right? So that they can be sure that their data is secure, and all of the data is stored on servers in Germany, which is also important for a lot of our customers and also from a regulatory point of view.
When you do a machine-human hybrid, one of the issues with that, there is a scaling issue involved there. How do you envision your growth if you continue with a machine-human hybrid?
So the question is, how do you actually break a complex task that used to be done by an expert, such as a bookkeeper, that had years of training in that domain? How do you break that down into smaller pieces that can be trained much, much faster and as such become much more scalable? That's actually a very important question, because by doing that, you can virtualize the workforce. And the second element is obviously that the degree of automation that we can have without exposing data to our experts or to our human team grows continuously, right? So the degree of automation just goes up and up and up with every day that passes. So the necessity for human intervention just goes smaller.
NILAB stands for Nairobi Incubation Lab. We wanted to do a Y Combinator version in Kenya. We just didn't realize that we needed a lot of money to be able to do that. And so we were just a co-working space.
And how has it evolved since then?
So along the way, we realized that startups that we got into the space that actually managed to raise between $10,000 to $20,000, we were growing. And so we realized that we needed to put together a seed fund. And so between 2010 and 2017, we have NILAB seed fund that we fund startups directly ourselves. We start off with $25,000, and then we definitely bring in other players to see whether they can do follow-on funding.
What are some of the main problems that you see startups here trying to solve?
You do not find startups that like what you'd find in other parts of the world. This is simply because Africa still has a lot more problems to solve that are quite basic, whether it be education, healthcare, logistics, security.
So Kuhustle is it's a platform where clients can come to get services delivered for them by different kinds of professionals. If they need a website delivered, if they need a logo design or some kind of branding.
Yeah, so I mean, it kind of sounds like a TaskRabbit of sorts.
Yeah, it kind of is actually.
Okay. And tell me a little bit about why you decided to go through NILAB.
They have a lot of contacts with different kinds of investors, different kinds of people that you could partner with, and as Kuhustle has basically been able to have those kind of contacts, those kind of networks, which more or less have helped us in one way or the other.
We are a digital TV that uses smartphones to deliver short entertainment videos directly to the youth in Kenya, educating them on sexual reproductive health. So what's even better is that the videos are crowdsourced from small groups of talented youth. We needed a lot of mentorship in the online and social media digital spaces, and they connected us with trendsetters and online influencers who really helped us shape our vision. And also going to market, they helped us access platforms like Safaricom to reach more youths through their mobile network.
Are you confident in the funding environment to, ensure that those companies can continue to grow?
To be honest, you cannot be very sure about anything, in the business that you're in. But I do see a lot more interest from angels and investors into the space. If we can provide them a place to come and work from, then we'll be able to have a more centralized pool of companies that investors can pick from.
Okay, and then last thing for you. I think some people make a comparison between iHub and NILAB. Can you just tell me the difference between the two?
The line becomes really thin now. We're almost in the similar business models because they're also doing a co-working space. Before, iHub was just a community space. We were an incubator where we were very particular about who sat there. We worked with every business that sat in the space. I think we are moving towards being in very similar businesses in the future.
Okay, we are back. Hey, are you currently hacking the scene, yeah? Hacking the stage, okay. Of course, I told you, it's a great stage, no? You need to seize the opportunity. And I'm pretty sure now, all the pitchers were, had a lot of fun. All right, let's go back, have a seat, and listen to the winners' announcements, okay? I've been through each group of judges. I think it was hard to define a winner. Please come back to your seat. We'll go back soon. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to call each sponsors, okay? And each sponsors will have 5 minutes to say a great congrats words, of course, but also to announce the winners. Okay? Are you ready? Are you ready? All right. Let's do it. First of all, I would like to invite Philippe from Groupe Renault on stage. Please, round of applause.
Ça marche? Oui, oui.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of Group Renault, I would like to thank all of you for your contribution. As you know, open innovation is one of our key values of Group Renault. During these last 2 days, you have given the proof of your strong interest concerning our challenge. Imagine new services in autonomous driving. For us, it's very important to get new ideas from another field, market, and to think out of the box. With my colleagues, we have analyzed your solution proposition, and after internal discussion, we have made a choice. Of course, it's a difficult choice. Many ideas are very close. Therefore, I am proud to announce the name of the winner. It's the Team 20. Please come on.
Come on stage, guys. Congratulations.
I would like just to give you the reason. The reason. We have chosen this solution because, according to us, it seems the most focused on challenge goal, disruptive, innovative, creative, customer-centric, and easy to implement. Congratulations to the Team 20, who wins €5,000. Just a minute. And again, thanks to developer, designer, Unix, and also to Vivatech, TechCrunch. Thank you very much. On fait une photo. Une photo. Allez, let's.
All right. Congratulations, guys. Great work. And congrats to the other team, of course, huh? No, you don't. Ah, yes. Oh, you have time. All right. Thank you very much. Congrats to the whole team. Thank you to Groupe Renault. I'm now going to call Angel from IBM on stage. Please, round of applause for him.
What's the volume? All right, great. Hey, first of all, let me thank Vivatech, let me thank TechCrunch, and let me thank all of you all from all the teams for participating. Amazing demos. Good job, guys. Now, a special thanks to the IBM hackers. Let's go. Come on, let's hear some noise. That's right. Why a special thanks? Look, everybody who submitted code from IBM are winners. Why? Because your stuff is going to show up on developer.ibm.com, number one. All right? Number two, you're going to have an opportunity to join the lab director in the lab here in France and present your demos at the IBM Development Labs. Oh, yeah? That's right. Now, this was a really hard choice because, let me tell you, one of the most amazing things about all the IBM demos that came up, you guys had live demos, real code. Good job. Real code, all right? Code talks. Now, let me tell you one more thing. Everybody here can submit their ideas, in particular, those ideas that are focused on preparing for disasters, to callforcode.org. We started with United Nations, Red Cross, Linux Foundation, a 3-month-long contest to help solve the world's problems. So take your ideas, bring it for callforcode.org and submit them. A round of applause for that too. Come on, guys. All right. Now, for the winner. The judging was difficult. It was tough. Oh, wait, I forgot who the winner was. Kidding. I'm kidding. I know who the winner is. I would like to say thank you to Team Joyce. You guys are the winners. Come on up. Thank you. So, can Team Joyce come on up? Great job. Thank you. Come on, everybody. Thank you. Good job. Good job. Great job. Thank you so much. Woo! Amazing. Let's take a picture here. Come on, guys. All right. Wait, hold on. Turn around. Let's go. This way. Yeah, come on, guys. That's right. That's how it's done. Great job, Team IBM. Everybody's a winner. Good job. Thank you.
All right. Congratulations, guys. Great work. Bravo. All right. Great. Thank you very much, Angel. Thanks to the whole IBM team. I'm now going to call Mathieu and Valentin from Le Bon Coin. Please, round of applause for them.
Hello. Hello, everyone. So first of all, we would like to thank TechCrunch, Vivatech, and Be My App for organizing such beautiful hackathon. But of course, we would like to thank every people that gathered for the Le Bon Coin hackathon. It was a really amazing experience, and you guys were really great for brainstorming and just to deliver such ideas, products in only 24 hours. So really, you made an amazing work. So again, the choice was really hard for us to select the group that help us most improve our marketplace and develop new model of marketplace and marketplace of tomorrow. And so the group that we chose for this hackathon that will help us make Le Bon Coin great again is group 51, Pastis 51.
Okay.
Are you? Yeah? All right, thank you very much. Thank you, Mathieu. Thank you, Valentin. All right, congrats to the Pastis 51 team. All right, I'm now going to call the Talent Jeff Co team. Are they here around? Emmanuel and Dominique. Round of applause for them, please.
Hello, everybody. Good evening. First, of course, I would like to congratulate the teams. It has been very difficult to choose, but first, I would like to say very much thank you to Patrick, Scratch Snap, Jeffco Mr. Car, Kyle and Jamie from Elula, EasyFix with Robert, Trustcard, Com, Amin, Nathan, Cara with Pertu, John, Jen, Jescan, Chloé, David, Dio, Vijay from CarGuard. For them, I would like you to make some noise. Yeah! Second point, I would like also to make a special congratulations to the guy with the phone in their hands, the Jeffco and Talent Mentors. Thank you, guys. So, I'm going to let the floor to the wise guys because,
Thank you, Emmanuel.
you need to have at least 60 years old to give something like that. So, Dominique.
As you said, it was difficult to choose, but because we are very impressed by the idea. But the winner is Cara. Where are they?
Excellent. All right. Okay. Thank you very much. It's okay. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, you took the picture. Nice. Thank you very much. All right. We are almost done. There is another and last prize pool to give away. Well, two last prize pool to give away. And I'm going to call Enrique and Siam from Microsoft. Round of applause for them, please.
Thank
Hello,
you.
how are you doing?
Thank you. Hello, everybody. How are you? Great. Did you have fun? So, thank you for being here. Well, at Microsoft, what we stand for is to empower every person, every organization on the planet to do more and achieve more. And we are pretty convinced that technology, and in particular artificial intelligence, can do things for good. Yes, man. And this is why we were really happy to partner with Share IT, with Fondation Opal and APHP to help real people, real projects to do things for good. Thank you for all the entrepreneurs, the social entrepreneurs. Thank you for APHP. Thank you for Fondation Opal to partner with us. And thank you for Share IT. So, and thank you also to one lady who worked a lot for this organization, Shirley. Thank you for everything that you do. So before handing over to Siam and give you the result that everybody is waiting for, I would like to tell you that it's not a project again another. Because we're talking about real project, about social entrepreneur. Let's consider that today the one who will win are the developers and the energy and all the technology and the effort that puts. We are not ranking projects against each other. We were ranking, let's say, the effort and the technology. Now, Siam, it's up to you.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. I'm so happy to announce the winning team that's impressed us a lot with the big work behind the project, or even the idea behind which is very inspiring. It's an AI solution that uses cognitive services to detect different kind of autism. So the winners are...
The winners?
Learn, enjoy.
Come on, guys.
Thank you very much. Thank you all. I know the competition was really rough because we had a lot of very, very good projects, well, just close to us. And thank you for giving us the opportunity to say that special kids are not just special. They're a source of inspiration. We can really live together. And if you have a child with autism, and I like to say it's one birth out of 100, une naissance sur 100 est concernée par l'autisme. We are hiding those kids. They do not have access to school. 80% des enfants autistes en France, 80 000 enfants ne sont pas scolarisés parce que les gens ne savent pas, parce que les familles ont un diagnostic à l'âge de 6 ans, alors que, grâce à l'intelligence artificielle, grâce à des vidéos que les parents prennent avec leur smartphone et peuvent poster sur une plateforme, grâce à des mécaniques de machine learning, on peut identifier qu'il y a un petit souci de développement et on peut proposer des solutions. C'est un problème de santé publique, c'est un problème d'éducation, and we can have with e-health solutions, with really AI for humanity, a solution, and I really like to thank you to give me the opportunity to say there is hope, there is innovation, and there is hope for for us. Thank you very much.
Wow, congrats. Thank you very much. Really nice. Thank you. Congrats again. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Wow, so many energy. Okay.
Thank you for sticking around. First.
Please, can we have a round of applause for everybody that took part? We had over 500 participants this year.
The judges had a very hard time picking the winner. We had a lot of good hacks, and we had a blast, really. So first, we're going to name the 2 runner-ups, and then the grand prize winner of the day. So the first runner-up is EV Range Meter. And you're not going to come on stage because we're going to go quickly.
The second runner-up is team number 3, Aid. Well done.
Congratulations. You know, I always love coming to these things. The hackathons are my favorite part. We spend a long time with the Battlefield companies. We get to know them. The hackathon, a little different timetable. They build a little faster. You all build a little faster, a little more impressive to me to see stuff coalesce so quickly. So thank you all for participating. These are all exciting. Give yourselves a hand, please. It's incredibly impressive. So, without further ado, the winner of the TechCrunch Hackathon here at VivaTech is team number 52, Commerce DNA. Come on up. Congratulations. Thank you all very much. We appreciate it, and good night.